Hello everyone and welcome to a new video from Your Destiny. I'm Eddie the Chump and today we'll be talking about the best spot I've found to grind XP, Glimmer and loot in Destiny 2. Now if you're anything like me, you'll have leveled your main Guardian up to about 270 to 275 after doing everything you possibly could in the game. At this point, the only loot that drops you gear above that threshold is exotic quest items and milestone powerful gear. However, if you've used them to get to your current power level, you're stuck grindingly essentially for exotic drops. What has become the prevailing strategy amongst hardcore players is to create a new Guardian of the same class as your main, level them up through all the story and public events, then transfer their best gear from their first character to try and give themselves another shot at the milestone rewards to take them yet higher still. This is essentially grinding for many hours to give oneself an early weekly reset on the milestones. It works, but it's time consuming. I may have begun that process. I really have no life this game. One thing that's helped me is this grinding spot I have found on Titan. Now the reason this works so well for me is because I have a Twilight Ghost that shows where map resources and chests are while on Titan. It requires you to be level 15, so really early game you want to do some of the adventures, patrols and public events to try and get a green Titan Ghost to drop. This will show you the hidden chests, which is better than nothing. This is important. If you have a ghost that does one or both of these things but on a different zone, then go there and use the same tactics I'm going to show you in this video. To me, Titan is the best farm spot because the gap between the two public events is physically the smallest, which allows you to traverse in between them, picking up all the map goodies along the way in a time efficient manner. Now the public events are also two of the easiest in the game on Titan. One is the Fallen Arms drop and the other is the Hive variant. Both are easy to trigger the heroic versions. If you still don't know how to do these, the Fallen one requires you to place the charges in the shields protecting the cannons, and the Hive one requires you to shoot these crystals while standing on the activation plates after taking down the initial wizards. The reason this spot is so good is that you can be working on XP, Glimmer, faction tokens, map resources, and the gunsmith faction all at once. Do one heroic public event, get the loot, walk to the next, pick up the chests and map resources along the way, dismantle blue weapons for the gunsmith, do the other public event, walk back, and by then the chests and resources will have respawned. Repeat over and over. You'll have so much Glimmer, weapon materials, and Titan faction tokens you won't believe it. Even if you fast travel in between, there's so many chests and resources near both events, you'll still be making top tier progress. This is my go-to spot. It's great. I really think it's the most efficient in the game. The great thing is, if you're in a fire team, only one of you needs the right ghost. Liam didn't have it, so I just guided us to all the map loot for the both of us. I got my ghost as a drop at the tower very early on with my first character, and you'll probably have one in your inventory that does a similar thing. Like I said earlier, if you do but it's for a different zone, do the same tactic at whatever zone your ghost enables you to do it at. Glimmer appears way more useless at first than it actually is. When you get to power level 280, you can start to buy and create legendary weapon and armor mods from Banshee in the tower. To create a specific legendary mod, you need 5 of its rare equivalent. You need Glimmer to buy these rare base versions, so there will always be a use for Glimmer. Disassembling legendary mods also gives you legendary shards, so there is a direct Glimmer to legendary shard economy. Important for when Xur decides to show up with all his fancy exotic gear on Friday. So in short, once you know this farm, it will never not be relevant. I hope this video brings you all the Glimmer, faction rep and exotic drops you'll ever need. If you enjoyed it, please leave a rating. If you never want to miss another video of us again, please click the bell icon next to the subscribe button on our channel to join the notification squad. You'll be in good company. And finally, please check out our Twitter. It's where you can find updates about new videos and other cool stuff. I've been Eddie the Chump, and until next time,